Alright, I really like this much better. It's much more streamlined. Well, we are going to do a little bit of deep cleaning and decluttering today or the next couple of days. Fall time is just as good as the springtime to do some of that deep cleaning and purging. I do a regular, probably like 6 weeks declutter, so I'm going to see what I can find in my time of deep cleaning to see what I need to do. I'm going to make a list and get some of the deeper, dirtier, grimier things done that I don't do more than every 6 months or so. And I'm gonna do some regular cleaning as well. You can probably hear my dryers going. The girls are gonna help me do just some dusting and a little bit of the regular routine of cleaning. So I'm gonna reheat my coffee. We've had our breakfast, gotten it all cleaned up, and we are gonna get going. It's supposed to be 4 days of 100 degrees, so we're gonna be inside. Maybe we'll head outside a little bit this morning and just still do a little normal routine before it gets too hot. But I thought it would be a great few days to get some indoor cleaning done. First task after taking care of some watering outside and getting my diffuser going earlier is getting this hall rug cleaned, because it has been in the hallway probably for over 6 months and I haven't taken it out to shake it out. I have some double-sided sticky tape that I have down so that it doesn't slip around, and so that makes it harder to remove it. But it was time to beat the rug out and get all the things that are there out, and then wipe down the floor, sweep it up first, and just get that initial grime off before I do a good on the hands and knees cleaning. I decided to take the old double-sided rug tape off and put some fresh down anyways to get the gunk off the floor, just so it was fresh and clean for probably the next 6 months. So before I put my rug back down and the sticky double-sided tape I use on the rugs, I'm gonna clean out my cleaning cabinet or cupboards, because there's products in there I know I don't use, and I need to vacuum it out, wipe it down, and just do a good once over of everything in there. And so I am gonna do that before I put our sticky tape, like I said, and rug back down in our hallway. I got the floor wiped, which I probably should have waited to do till I cleaned this cupboard because it's right in our hallway. If you missed the whole setup of how our house, our small home tour, that video will be in the description box for you, so you can see just how I have things organized in our home. But let's take care of this cabinet first. So here's what I took out of that top cupboard. Good job. So I'm gonna go through this and see what I still want to keep, or if I just need to reorganize it. I'll probably get rid of some rags. You can sometimes get too many rags and then need to put a few things back in their correct spots. I put everything back in here and it looks really nice. I got a lot of things to move and just one item to declutter. Now let's move down to this one here. This is a little bit longer. It's where I store like my vacuum. There's a random paper bag back there. I'll have to just reorganize some of this a bit. I might want to do something different for my plastic bags. I'm out up here, so I'll bring a few up here. And then just some extra cleaning pads, things like that. I'm just gonna go through, do the same thing. Some of this stuff doesn't need to be in here, like an extra nightlight. That should go downstairs. So I'm gonna move a few things around and check out what my girls just built. All right, here's what was in that cupboard. So I'll go through and clean this out. I don't think I really need to actually get rid of anything here. Trash bags. You can get one ready for the bathroom. And I like just taking them out of the boxes and putting things in there. This is my amazing couch pillar that I removed off the couch and chairs and our clothes and stuff like that. It's awesome. And we got rid of our shark a long time ago and I still have the attachments. So I'm gonna just get rid of all that. And I found a great idea for storing our trash bags in. So I'm gonna hang that in there. I think it'll fit. I've had this, it was free. So I'm just gonna hang that in there and we'll be able to put our trash bags in there.
And what you bought?
Alright, I really like this much better. It's much more streamlined. I still have everything labeled. I need to label this one. These are extra vacuum parts in here. I love my Norwex cloths. This works really well for the bags. And I don't use that pillar little machine too much, so I'll leave that there. Vacuum still fits right down here, and it just looks so much better. I got rid of that extra hanging shelf there, so all plastic bags label I'll move. Or just make a new one and put over here. So, yay, that is decluttered and cleaned out. So after that cleaning, cabinet and cupboards were done being cleaned and decluttered, I decided to put the rug back down and add that fresh double-sided tape. I got to cross two things off my list, the hallway rug and the cleaning cupboard. Okay, so it's nearing lunchtime. I think we're gonna go outside again for a little bit, you know, take little breaks here and there. Little baby's sleeping in the swing, so we're just gonna keep rolling with our normal routine of the day, and girls are just like tickling each other in the other room. So we're gonna head outside for a little bit before lunch. I'm gonna keep tackling other projects after lunch. It's nap time. I want to clean under my sink here. It's really not that messy. It's just our trash can. We leave our paper towels here. Actually, I'll just take it out. Laundry pods. That's about all for cleaning supplies. Let's see. Oh, extra dish soap, which I have extra storage bins. I should just put those in, like a little scratch pad. Extra jars for grease. And a brush that I don't use very much. These containers just need a good cleaning or tossing. And a fire extinguisher and a drying mat, which I don't use much either. So really pretty clean, easy to clean out. So I'm just gonna take care of that right now. and get that cleaned. Okay, so you will see I turn and talk to you guys every once in a while in these next clips. I decided just to speed it up because otherwise it would be quite long. So I'm just wiping it down and spraying it with my vinegar lemon water solution that I clean everything with. So the little container I keep my scratch pad in, I put a little paper towel under it so that it collects some of the water so it's not quite so gross, and that's why I made that little icky face. But anyways, I've been trying to rearrange down here to see what works best, and with the pipe, the way it's set up down there, it's hard to have anything really up front and close because I have my paper towel down there, my dishwasher pods, my compost bucket, trash can, and it's just hard to have too much up front. So I kind of just went back to what I already had and left it, and really it's not cluttered whatsoever. It's just nice to have it clean, things wiped down, the cupboard door is wiped down, and just knowing, okay, this is fresh after all the grimy hands and gunk, and it hadn't had a good thorough wiping down in quite some time. At it, I did my rug here too, and we do have one kickboard piece that is not actually nail gun to the wall, so I wiped under that, and I do have little sticky grips on that rug that I have too, so I wiped under those and just gave it a fresh cleaning and shook that rug out and let it lie in the sun to get that fresh air. Alright, since kids are down for a nap and I just finished up under the kitchen sink, I am going to recharge this battery and recharge my own little battery for a while and rest, maybe work on a blog for a little bit, and then get back to it. I'm sure we'll do some more playing and time out in the pool today since it's supposed to be so hot. But we're halfway through my list, which is wonderful, and I think I'm going to tack on a few more things for tomorrow to do. So I'm going to rest for a little bit and recharge this battery. Alright, kiddos are playing in the little kiddie pool right outside where I can see them, and so I'm going to sprinkle some baking soda on the couch, chairs, and on the rug, and then let it sit for like 15 minutes and vacuum it up just to get some of that odor and the things that were on the furniture off. Set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Counting down.
Ooh, it's chilly.
It is chilly.
Yummy.
Now.
Yay. So this furniture set and the rug I've had for the furniture is $100 find, the pair of them, for about 6 years we've had, and the rug I found on Marketplace for $100. But it's so nice to get used, and with kids that's the way to go, I believe. My girls were into, so that's why one of them had a helmet on their head because they were riding bikes and in their swimsuits, so they wanted to come watch and see what I was doing, of course. But anyways, I just thought this was a good way to refresh the rug without having to take it outside since it's so big. And then time to cross off a little bit more.
Right, it is a new day, and we are on to our next task. I'm going to oil my countertops. I've done this in a couple other videos, but since it is raw butcher block, we didn't put a coating over top. You're supposed to oil it once a month. I have not done that probably in 2 months, so it really needs it. I'm gonna take everything off, wipe it down a little bit, probably wipe the backsplash, our subway tile, and oil it down and then let it sit for like half an hour to an hour. So I'm gonna take care of that, enjoy my coffee. It's gonna be 102 today. So we'll get a little time outside this morning and take care of a few tasks as well. And maybe go to a lake later. I better help this little one.
So I like having a pretty minimal countertop with not a lot of clutter. There are extra things that sometimes get tossed onto the counter, like water bottles, things that need to be put in the correct spot. But when you keep it minimal and surface area clean, it makes things so much easier to wipe down, clean, refinish, all of those things you have to do in the first place. So I highly recommend just less surface clutter and keeping it tidy and minimal.
So oiling the counter does not take more than about 5 minutes total. So it's going to dry while I go do one thing I added on to my list, which is clean under my girls' beds. So the toddler bed I can usually get under pretty well, but the twin bed I need to move and grab the things that I'm sure have fallen under there and get all the dust bunnies. So we're gonna go do that. Stuff up.
Okay. Ready?
Pick some stuff up. Some money. A lot of money.
Actually, use this book.
Dusty.
And Daddy, you can't go back here.
There, here's your magazine.
Okay,
We didn't do that one much.
back here too.
Surprisingly, it wasn't as dirty as I thought underneath her bed, and maybe because there is a bed skirt that not a lot can get shoved under as much. But my oldest helped me clean it out and find some of her treasures that she had underneath. And then I did a good thorough wipe down of the baseboard, the floor, got some good dust bunnies, and there's just something to be said about being on your hands and knees instead of using a little mop. It's just really satisfying, I think, to be able to get down and use that elbow grease to get it clean. Then time to put the bed back and get it back in place and do just a once over vacuum of your whole room.
Alright, so some of those hidden things are some of the best things to deep clean. And honestly, some of these things I probably wouldn't have done if I would not have pulled out my camera to help encourage you guys as well as myself. I need that little push, that little motivation to get some of these hidden type things done, like under the bed. And then I just decided to double-sided tape stick the rug back down. It is rug tape. I think I got it on Amazon, I'm not sure. But I had other little sticky things under their rug in here and it just wasn't cutting it. It wasn't doing the job and holding up. So this is really nice because then when it gets worn out in 6 months, I can put fresh on there. And I just vacuumed up the rest of the room and just did a little bit of a once over in their bedroom. But yeah, like I said, some of those things, it's just, you need that push sometimes, that motivation to know, okay, I need to deep clean this area or do this task, and I just need a little motivation. So I might do a little bit more today. Everything I put on my list is done, which is wonderful because it's just mid-morning, but we're going to enjoy time as a family because it's Saturday actually today. I need to put this stuff back on the counter and just see what we get to do, what we get to enjoy. Maybe I'll do a few more things, maybe not. But I just hope I encouraged you in a way to deep clean your home, whether it's spring for you, whether it is fall for you, winter time, just to get a little bit of that deep cleaning done and
some decluttering in your home, because I didn't do a whole lot of decluttering in this video, but I have plenty of other decluttering videos if you need that type of motivation. So let's go put the stuff back on the counter because it's been over an hour and see what the day brings.